All right, so I hope each one of you guys are doing fantastic. So, just like usual, we're gonna dive deep into the today's topic. So today we will be talking about six mistakes you have to avoid when you're starting out your fitness journey. This is something that I've been a victim of, and I've been in the fitness industry, I would say, for the past 6 years. And in these 6 years, I would say it's been a learning curve for me. And then these are the mistakes that each one of you guys just avoid it as much as you can, because these mistakes that if you guys avoid when you're starting out, you're going to be way ahead by the time you reach my age. I'm not old. All right. So, number one, believing everyone has abs underneath that fat. This is a lie, unfortunately. I know a lot of guys, they're like, oh man, my abs are right there, just like I'm on a bulk right now, kind of like covering it up. That's a lie. Because just like your every other body part, just like your arms, your muscle, your shoulder, your back, your traps, your chest, your legs, you have to treat your abs as a separate muscle and you have to work on it. And the best way to get abs, it's to doing sit-ups and doing weighted setups, decline. That's like the best way to get those two lower part. This is something that I'm also struggling with. I have like the upper two, but the lower two, I'm still like in the process of getting it. And I've recently started doing working on my lower abs, doing decline weighted ab workout. So that's number one. Number two, not understanding consistency is. I know that working out or when you're starting out, being consistent in the gym while not getting any results or seeing any results right away, it's going to be really hard. So that's why, like in my previous video, I also talked about uh, taking pictures every single day so you keep track of your progress and be consistent. Work out regardless. Um, be consistent with your routine. Um, Go every day. You cannot just work out for a day and miss the next day. Work out for a day and miss the next day. Because if you keep on doing that, then might as well not even like starting out working out in the first place. Because that's not how fitness works. Everything is all about consistency. It's like a chain. It's like you keep on doing something for a long period of time, just like learning a new skill, like learning how to play guitar or learning a new language. If there's no practice, there's no consistency, then you're gonna fell off. You're not gonna make any progress. Number three, not customizing your workout plan early enough. Um, when you're starting out your fitness journey, you have to know, for example, tomorrow is Sunday. I have no days off. I work out almost every day, but I don't recommend that. Have at least a day off, but I usually take active rest day. I just stretch out and do cardio. But let's just say it's Monday and you want to work out when you're going to the gym, you're showing up, you should know that what body part you're working on. You should not be like, because this is not a music playlist that you're just gonna shuffle. Oh, you go to the gym, like it's leg day, but I feel like I'm doing chest. No, you should not be doing that. You have to have a proper routine. You have to follow that schedule and that plan. You cannot do a leg session in a day that you're supposed to do chest, or in a day you're supposed to do legs, you do a chest session. You should completely avoid that because it has consequences. You don't want to. I know for a lot of guys, they usually skip leg days. This is something I used to do. I've started doing legs for the past 2.5 years, and I've been really consistent. Now I do like almost twice a week. But you don't want to end up looking like Johnny Bravo, like skinny legs and big upper body. You don't want to do that. Completely avoid that. And the next part is number four, having a bad diet. Working out is 30% of what you do at the gym. achieving your dream body. 30% is what you do at the gym. 70% is what you do inside your kitchen. So no matter how consistent you are, how hard you're working out, if you have a bad diet or no diet plan whatsoever, you will not see any results. That's just the reality of it. And number 5, not staying on a calorie surplus long enough when you're starting out. Okay, so this is something that I struggled with when I was starting out. I used to be a chubby kid. I was at 195, 98 pounds. I was chubby, was kind of fat. You can call it fat. And then from there, I went down to 130 pounds in the span of 3 months. Um, but what happened is that once I wanted to gain muscle back, I was spending 3 hours a day at the gym and I was not seeing any result. And I'm like, okay, what am I doing wrong? Because I'm putting too much effort. Like I'm doing everything right. Like I work out with intensity, but I'm not getting any result. Reality was that my diet was bad. I was not on a calorie surplus. And how to know that how much calorie your body needs. It's you can actually go on Google and calculate that, but I'll actually make a separate video how to show you guys how to do that. Because based on your height and your weight, you need specific amount of calorie. You need to be on a specific calorie surplus in order for you to gain muscle. But in this journey, you're also gonna gain some fat as well, which is completely normal. And yeah, and also one thing more about one big mistake that also beginners make is that when you go on a calorie surplus, you gain some muscle and you gain some fat, you feel fat, and then you go back on calorie deficit. And then you just go on that cycle, on and off, on and off, on and off. And that's where you get stuck in that loop, in that cycle. And you can't just be on a calorie surplus for a month and then go on a cut right after. No, it has to be 6 months at least on a bulk, or maybe 4 months, and then you can just cut right after. You can't just switch back and forth quickly like that. And okay, so the last one is doing a silly dirty bulk with a huge calorie surplus. That's what we say. Like there's a lot of memes out there like, oh, when bro took bulk too far, when you get like too fat. You don't want to do that either. Like, yes, while you're bulking, you can eat whatever you want, but don't eat junk every single day. Yes, you're allowed to have cheat days. I do have cheat days probably once or twice a week, and that's okay. But if every day is a cheat day, then as much as gaining muscle is hard, burning that fat that you're going to gain alongside that is going to be equally as hard. So make sure you don't take it too far. Just try to be as clean as possible. Yeah, dirty bulk. Maybe cheat meals are allowed. You cannot. It's not like you're not allowed to have cheat meals. Yeah, you can have cheat meals, but make sure you don't make every day cheat day. So yeah, so this is today's lesson. I will see you guys on the next video.